So, I'm on PvE, and League of Legends Classic is a thing that's coming out soon, and y'all know that I loved WoW Classic, and I played a ton of WoW Classic. But apparently, League Classic, there's a bunch of stuff that I forgot in it, and apparently there's also stuff in it that is incorrect. Because, like, Blade of the Ruined King did not exist back then. And yet, here we are. You've never talked about Vanilla WoW nor Hardcore? No, never. Not once ever have I, did I? So maybe if we could teach the kitty chorus view theme. I don't know anything about LOL other than there's apparently lesbians. There are. So, like, I was thoroughly under the opinion that old school Nidalee could easily do jungle because of her cougar form. But apparently she doesn't get cougar form till 6, which means she is not able to do jungle the way that I thought, and mistakes have been made. So how far back does this roll exactly? So this is supposedly Season 2 and 3, but, like, there's some stuff from Season, like, 7 in here, like Blade of the Ruined King? Ravi, thank you for resubscribing. Like, I'm confused, because I feel like it's lying to me about what it's supposed to be, given that. So like 10 years ago, I mean, kinda sorta, yeah. Forgot, this shreds armor and MR, but I don't have the mana to do it because I can't go into cat form to conserve mana. Oh my god. We have to go back to base. We cannot do this. See, if you played a different MOBA, it would be all skill shots. Yeah, I don't want to play Smite. I recognize Smite as all skill shots. I also recognize I have zero interest in playing it. Okay, I can get blue buff, and then I'll be able to get things. You Meowth to conserve mana? Yes, you Meowth to conserve mana. Jazzer just says, be better? Right, yeah, I'll just be better. He's fine. I'll do that. I'll do that. Oh, I love being caught on things. Could give us back our words, meow? No. You cannot have your words right, meow. Oh my god, can I finally... Can I finally in cat form? Oh my god! Damn it! Damn it! Okay, how do I see what people are saying? Interface, notifications, game, auto attack, clamp, learn spell on cast, treat target champions only as toggle, learn spell on cast, nope, hotkey, camera, video, sound, enable HUD animations. I want to be able to see people's words. I want to see the slurs they call me. Okay, this increases movement speed. Oh, in brush. There's an activate chat. Yeah, could somebody Google how to activate chat for me? I want to activate chat. I want to know the slurs they call me. I need to know. I need to know the terrible things. Oh my god, I can do things now. I have cat form. I'm such a bad jungler.
Crawling on two legs felt strange once. Killing spree. An ally has
Man, this gangplank is doing stuff. Oh, they're definitely calling me slurs in chat. I just got pinged a bunch. That's like the universal, we want to call you the R word or other more problematic things. Signal. Oh my god. Okay, there's gonna be a mushroom right here, right? Yep. You got a ward. Your Teemo has mushroomed your area. What do you want from me? What do you think I'm gonna be able to do when your Teemo's mushroomed your area? Like, I'm gonna do my best to survive. That's about all I can do. Like, what I can do is just run around here and hope that you don't have... Okay. Sweet. Oh, this is not gonna end well for me. I need triggers, please. Nope. Nope. I need triggers of my thing to survive. And I'm not gonna get triggers of my thing. You can reach out for an answer to your question. Interface, chat. Cool. We get that. And a vision ward. And then... Interface. Chat. Everyone! I can't wait to be called so many terrible words. Why did our Singed flash? What? Singed, what do you gain from that? Singed, please. I don't understand why you would. Oh, no, 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 no.
Soft of fall, light of foot.
It's all I got for you. I gotta heal for you. Like I'm AD diddly. I don't know what to do for you. I'm so tired of combos about ableist language. There's one person I had to stop watching because they're always so negative all the fucking time. Also saying we can't say that people in power are too old and disabled to be trusted with power because what if a similarly disabled person... Yeah, okay, so I made a video on my Magic channel recently where it was about somebody saying that they really, really wanted to find out how to stop one of their friends, or a group of their friends, from being overly toxic. They wanted to stop their group of friends from being overly toxic. And this group of friends, they would get, like, super mad in Commander games and just cause all kinds of emotional problems. And I said, hey, there's always the Harry Dresden, like, he who kills the cheer springs for beer method, right? Where the person who causes the emotional problems for everybody, like, the first person that does it, they have to pay for whatever thing y'all are doing at the moment. Like, whether it's alcohol or beer or whatever. Like, you've got to spring for that if you are going to put us all through the emotional labor of your bullshit. And somebody in my chat said, somebody in my comments said, actually, what you're suggesting is worse than anything they could be putting you through. What if they're having a bad day because of their financial situation? Have you ever thought of that? And I'm just like, you're the kind of person that bitches in a Commander game, aren't you? Like, you're that guy. It's you. I found you. It has to be you. It's like, one, if you can't recognize that, like, any well-functioning group of people could probably, like, be able to delineate between, hey, this is happening because of problem A or problem B, and this is happening because this person's just being an asshole and we want them to stop and we want them to still continue being our friends. Like, if you can't figure that out, then you probably are the kind of person who needs that rule far more. Like, I'm sorry. This, Will the Doctor says that's no reason to make a Commander game a nightmare for everybody. I agree. And, like, the entire idea was, hey, why don't we just have a set of standards that when somebody breaks the decorum on it, there's something there. Like, literally just having the idea out there. Just having the idea... Oh my god, he just did the flash. Just throw him back, yeah! Good shit, Singed. I'm not going to say anything to you, because if I do, you're going to be part of the people who hate me. But it felt weird trying to figure out, man, are you just trying to make excuses for people to be assholes, or are you legitimately trying to be like, no, you're the problem, because you're the one who's suggesting that there be some kind of recompense for these situations? I don't know. It just felt weird. It felt weird. Like, I didn't sit there when reading the Dresden Files and go, man, during their D&D game, when they put that rule in play, maybe one of the people in this room has a bad financial situation, and maybe it's actually very problematic that one of them said he who kills the cheer springs for beer. Maybe that's actually something that I need to be internalized. No, that's fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I do not need to look at it that deep. Neither do you. Yeah, you can keep on pinging that I'm alive. We've established this. I don't care. That all sirs are can't. It's true. Chad did it because all fan artists can't. Oh, wait, hold on. Are we talking about the why I'm slime or why I use female model? Because, like, if it's why I use female model, that's Chad. That's y'all's fault. If it's why I do the slime thing, that is Suzu Sawara specifically. Oh, man. Everything about what just happened there spooked me. So mostly the slime thing? Yeah, Suzu. The only times I'm really cranky is when I'm hungry or on my boy period, which is rare. Alright, here we go. And let's do... I guess we'll do a longsword? I forgot the AD Italy was super bad. It's really bad. Like, I am super behind everyone. Can I just kill the Gangplank, though? Like,
Is it?
hold
I
on.
keep our family alive.
What? Ain't no way that he got out of that. That's weird. The visual on that was not what I expected. Okay. It said lemon with gin is so good. I'm a gin person. I'm not an alcohol person in general. Man, I feel like...
Flawless hands.
I wonder if we can get this? I don't think we can. Oh, that's Rise. Oh, nope, that is a Nasus. That is a Nasus.
What I need.
Bye. Bye, Felicia. Jesus. I said at some point people just want reasons to be mad. I feel bad for stopping watching that person because they're correct. Just the way they talk feels like how things work now. I agree with that. The world has plenty of reasons to be upset. We've got actual fascists in government. We've got a military that is currently at risk of being combined with a group of genocidal maniacs. We have police that have been integrated with a group of racist, potentially genocidal maniacs. And we have our neighbors disappearing in the streets. I feel like the last thing any of us needs to be giving absolutely two flying fucks about is if some of our language is slightly problematic. Like, if you want to stop your friends from saying the R slur around you, yeah, sure, go ahead. Like, if there's something genuinely harmful, absolutely. But if we're gonna start, like, micromanaging little shit, I'm gonna just start flipping my lid on people. I don't need that. You don't need that. It's not helpful to any of us. So I wonder if I can sell Drunken Bear gummies. So I really hate people trying to split hairs about the government being fascist too, with trying to get granularity.
An enemy is legendary.
No, Gangplank, I don't want it. I don't want what you're selling me. Oh my god, no! I should have queued first! I should have queued first! So the no pride in genocide thing bugs me. I get why it's a thing, but it feels like it's trying to devaluate a celebration. I don't know. I don't have much of an opinion where that was concerned. Like, I don't know. Demore says, I was called that slur a lot growing up. It pissed me off. I mean, I was too, but I think most people who grew up in the early aughts or 90s were called that a lot. But that word definitely got aimed at people who were disabled infinitely more than, like, neurotypical people. And, again, there's a line, right? So, like, if you want to tell your friend, hey, maybe stop saying the N-word. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Fuck yeah. Like, that friend needs to stop saying things that are said only by racist pieces of shit. Even if your friend wants to try to argue that they are not a racist piece of shit and that somehow makes their situation unique, I don't, care. Maybe don't use that language regardless. But, like, I remember the idiot conversation for a little bit, where there was a attempt, very, very briefly, on Twitter, to stop people from saying idiot, under the same words, or under the same guise, as not wanting people to use the R slur. So it's not coming from a bad place, it's coming from a perfectly reasonable place. At the same time, in levels of severity, it just isn't anywhere near as big of a deal, and it's not worth me taking out of my vocabulary. And, Gangplank, I don't... Nope, you kick my ass, buddy. The world isn't woke enough for general public to stop saying stupid. Right, because, like, so, I don't think idiot would get hit, because, like, the reason that... Or, I don't think stupid would get hit. The reason that idiot was getting hit is because it had the same medical... it was a medical diagnosis at one point, and that's one of the reasons that the R slur needed to get hit. But, what that... Okay, so, there's a mentality on places like Twitter. It's less there on Blue Sky, because Blue Sky is newer, so the history is not there yet. But there is a I guess we'll go Gunblade.
Prowls this land.
Gunblade.
You have slain an enemy. Your turret has been destroyed.
Buddy. Ah! No! No! That is a rise! I want to leave! CL says, I dread that yet. Yeah, I dread that yet too. Because, like, without that history there, the habit that bothers me is the person who, like, goes into your Twitter history to find, like, the unwokest thing you said several years ago. And then to use it against you in some kind of dog pile. And, like, that behavior is just asinine. That behavior is just asinine. I can't stand that behavior. It feels pointless, because you don't know offhand if that person has improved. But the idea that people get immediately whether or not they have improved when their old stuff is getting blasted like that is that, oh, it doesn't matter how far to the left I go. It doesn't matter how far in improvement I go. It doesn't matter how far I get and how far I improve and how good I become. I will always be defined by these things. And I think that if you are not even willing to give the incentive there for people to improve, hey, maybe we'll actually treat you a little differently once you improve, then one of the incentives that should be there is simply not there. Once people stop becoming a monster, you don't just keep on ramming into them, you're a monster, you're a monster, you're a monster. And again, on Blue Sky, I don't see this very much, because Blue Sky is newer, we don't have the history there, we don't have people's backlogs of like 5, 6, 7, 10 years. My worry is that at some point, if and when we do, I'm gonna see that far more on Blue Sky than I ever did on Twitter, because when that happened on Twitter a lot, it was when Twitter had a nice, even mix of people from the right and the left, or, you know, insofar as even a mix as you can get, all things considered. Aye! Jesus! I forgot that Rise can delete you by blinking. But on Blue Sky, because there are more people on the left and we do have the habit of Ouroborosing each other super bad, I don't want to know what happens when somebody finds, like, the unwoke Blue Sky posts. Because again, like I said, there's a level of language policing I am entirely okay with. I think that we should hold people accountable when they are saying things that are deeply problematic and hurtful. But I think that there is a line, and that when you cross that line, it becomes unreasonable to the point where most people don't want to improve anymore, because the point for the improvement just disappears. That holy shit, is that the axolotl with creams? And I know that the counter-argument to that is that if you're improving so that other people treat you differently, you're improving for the wrong reasons. You know what? I agree with that. I accept that. That is probably a true thing. Also, that is way louder than it had any need to be. I need to lower the volume on this. Oh, okay, cool. I guess I'm not allowed to. The Tristana gets honored because she pinged me a lot. She probably called me slurs. But yeah, if we do the whole, like, you're improving for the wrong reasons, yeah, that's fair. That could be true. But if we provide no incentive structure at all for people, like, within a group to improve, then you're gonna see more people who just go and become more monstrous. Because, okay, they come over here and they get lambasted and blasted forever. Or they go over to the right where they get accepted even if they're fucking pedophiles. Because that shit happens over there. And if you don't think that happens over there, then I should just... You and the Epstein files need to have a quick conversation. Never improve to get pussy. You'll just get mad and still have no pussy. You'll just get mad and still have no pussy. No, I agree with that one. Yeah, so when I say there should be incentives, the incentives are not give up pussy because the villain's been a good boy. No. The incentives need to be, hey, you're not acting as monstrous, so we don't treat you as monstrous as you were. That both sides could stand to listen to your spiel about not being monstrous. Okay, we just do the both sides thing real quick. Hey, idiots on the right, don't be monsters because it's fucking stupid. Hey, idiots on the left, there's significantly less of you, and y'all are doing a pretty damn good job in general. But, like, when you see somebody from the other side improve and come over here, just maybe just a pat on the back. Maybe just a pat on the back. Tazor says, it's a true statement that people who improve just so other people like them more is a bad reason to improve, but at some point we gotta meet people where they're at, and people are kind of selfish dumbasses. Yep. Freighter Seeker says, I disagree with that statement about the left. I don't see ice apologetics on the left, for instance. Frosty Tio says, I don't know, the stuff with Platner might have killed my belief that people who've done terrible things are capable of changing for the better good. You know what? I'm gonna analyze that, but like in a separate thing. Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagitta, you know I'm not saying that last part, Sylvie Snow, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.